Okay, this is the innards of a Moog Opus 3. I spent most of the night and this morning trying to get rid of the dreaded foam, melted foam that these units are notorious for. You can see it on some of the pots and sliders. I got the chunks of foam, the large chunks off, but you can see on the board it leaves grease marks. This stuff turns into like a gooey petrol. And obviously makes the switching and sliders not work great, and of course endangers the whole board. So I'm about halfway through this. I'm eventually going to send this off to a repair shop to basically probably just replace some of these. But you can see what this goo did. This foam that was initially put in when these things were manufactured, along with the Moog Rogue and Liberation and a few other synths and electronics from the late 70s, early 80s, used this petrol-based foam, which when it got hot, it melted and did this to circuit boards and to sliders and everything. But probably the worst thing about it is it corrodes. You can see actually how it actually kind of corrodes the metal. So you can imagine if it's corroding the metal, what it can be doing to certain components and things like that. So I'm going to finish up maybe another 2 hours and put this guy back together again, which is another kind of pain. There's these weird kind of little screw holes that hold the circuit board to the faceplate, and one or two of these guys were missing. So when I took it apart, getting the faceplate back on is probably going to be a little bit of a pain. I'm going to have to probably run to the hardware store and try to find some matching pieces. So yeah, obviously you can see the oily goo there. I'm going to try to scrape most of that off. That's the hard part. Actually, as you remove most of the foam, you get down to the bottom layers, and it's basically like an oil. So, very carcinogenic actually. So, got latex gloves, clean environment. I'm not vacuuming it up because obviously I don't want it in my vacuum. I just have to kind of blow it back onto the back there, and then just take a little rag or napkin and just kind of wipe it up one by one. But anyways, everything else on this, I got it the other day here from eBay. All the keys work. The string section was working, which is notorious on these things. Usually the string section has failed with its chip. So I think once it's sent off and a lot of this stuff is cleaned up and some of these pots are replaced, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be working. Maybe 100%, hopefully, but even I'd take 95%. So anyways, I've wanted one of these for so long. Finally got one. It's going to take a little work. I did get it for well below what they have been going for, but probably by the time I put my time and effort and the money I take to repair it, it's probably going to put it back up to just probably $200 below the average selling price on eBay, or 150. So a great deal initially, but by the time you add it all up, I'm just getting a decent deal. So anyways, that's it. Anybody else who buys a Moog Opus 3, if it's possible, always ask if the foam has been cleaned. Most of them haven't been, so if you buy one, look forward to us either sending it off, which actually I'd recommend. Just you can open it up and get rid of some foam to save yourself some hourly rate, but generally it's probably more pain than it's worth. So let a technician take care of this. But anyways, okay, that's the video. Just wanted to show you. A little Korg MS-20 in the background there, and the Ampron and some other gear. But okay, that's it.